So I'm just going to get your mum to hold that for a minute. I'll hold that. And normally I cleanse it with incense between...
That's right.
Yeah, between readings, but it's your family anyway. It's like, you know, big generative energy. I can sense a deep, deep sadness and worry in you straight away. It's even on your face. Yeah, it's like a disappointment of some sort.
Yeah.
You know? Which is really sad for you because you seem like upbeat sort of person. And your mum has even confirmed that. But when I met you, I thought you're very polite and stuff like that. I'm just going to shuffle a card, then I'm going to get you to choose one of the deck. I'm going to split the deck.
Yeah.
Alright, get you choose. And if any card jumps out, you take it. Because it's whatever's around you saying, I want that card. Alright? And it's uncanny the way they do it. I had one guy's reading, a whole bunch of cards just fell, and it was 3 piles. One with 1, one with 3, and this pile with lots. And I picked the pile with lots, and it was an amazing reading. Like, I was like, yeah, because I was doing it for both of us.
Can I have this camera turn it the other way around so I can see?
Yeah, you have to stop it. Yeah, my Jupiter is a bit different now. I don't conform to any spreads. I just pick a round number in my head. And I'm going to start with 6 cards with you. 6 is for love. Oops.
Shit.
We have a story behind this little card.
But it's not
here.
that bad anyway.
It's not that bad.
Does
It's
that
not,
mean that
it doesn't mean...
new start too can be, yeah?
Well, the new start is death.
Yeah, the new start is dead. The dead after that, the
Devil-
new start.
Devil is a bit trickier. There's someone or something around you that is basically getting into your ear and doing shit acts, getting away with it, and they've already bitten. Does that make sense? They're the irony, or there's something around you spiritually that's whispering into your ear, and you're managing to. Because I don't feel it's coming from you, so I'm saying you're ignoring it, right? And you're better than that. Goliath had the best way of putting this. It's also your shadow self rearing its head up, saying, "Listen to me," right? And you can listen to it, but then you have to make a conscious decision that you can live with.
Like, that concept, like someone
Sorry?
doing bad things to me.
Yeah,
I'm not sure about that one. Because for my life, I'm just going to push everyone away from that.
yeah.
You know, I guess I can't realize, I don't know. But
Yeah, it just... I tell you what Goliath specifically says, because he says it the best for the devil card. Whenever I get the devil card, your mum could tell you she drew a picture, and it was the man version of this card. And it was in a scry mirror, which is a black scry mirror, where I look into darkness and I stop seeing myself and I see other things. And Goliath actually did which is the creator of this deck, did a 1.5 hour channeling on this card, just this card alone. And it was
1.5 hour channel.
2 1.5 hour channelings.
So to draw this card.
No, to give the meaning of it.
Oh, okay.
That's
To
how
find out
deep.
the-
That's how deep it got. Like, I haven't watched it yet. I've only watched a part of it. And I thought, that's getting deep. I'm not ready for it. I'm never ready for the devil card because I get haunted by death and devil. So I'm just going to read what he wrote so that you can see I'm on par with that.
This is one of his friends, the one who created the card, this card.
What number is he? Is 10.
Number 10. 10 is the start. 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1 start.
Alright, the devil, the master of lies. Deception, lies, lust, greed, binding, slavery, contracts, entrapment, abuse, addiction, exploitation, materialism, excessive behavior, compulsion. This is none of the you. This is what someone around you is doing to you. Lurking control, sexual domination, primal nature, earthly possession, the holding down of others, manipulation, deceit, feeding off others, draining others of the energy to sustain oneself, a twisted mind, lower vibrational frequencies and entities, vampiric, allowing yourself to be used, a cold world, sticking your head in the sand.
Cold world, you know that? Like,
A cold world, like
what manner?
in the manner of the sense, the world around you has gone cold and sterile to you. Does that make sense? And the world around you is almost like a cold war, and it's warring, and it's stretching at the things, and people are walking around on eggshells and
Everything.
eggshells, and
Can it mean everything like meaningless at that stage?
Sorry?
Is that can that be meaningless?
yeah, it's meaningless.
Yeah.
It's cold. It's like
Everything.
dead to you. It's almost dead. You know, cold is what you get before you die, right? And you freeze. And that's what the body does, freeze so that you last a little bit longer. You know? And it's self-freezing.
True.
And you have done that in the last 24 hours. Self-froze too. That's the only thing I pick out of that card that's related to you. You've shut down in some way. And I feel like you're a deep, deep thinker. And you're spiritual yourself. You've got your own perception on things. Alright? And it differs to other people. It differs to other people. And that's special. Okay? So that's that one card. But who cares about the first card? That's the environment around you at the moment. And I'm not talking with you, I'm talking outside of these
How I
cards.
perceive it.
Yeah, no, someone around you is being deceitful and all that sort of stuff. I don't know who.
And I can't think of anyone on that.
Yeah, just
Oh,
this way.
hang on.
It could be something future.
You can't think of anyone?
No.
Your mum can, obviously.
Nice.
You wouldn't affect me not one bit.
No, not affect you, but I know it could be can it be affect me and impact me and impact him?
No, I don't see it as Morris. I see it.
No, because
This devil is actually, I actually said to your mum when I was in the toilet, you don't know any females that is suicidal or has had enough of life at the moment, do you? No.
oh me.
Please don't say that.
But that is true. That I'm telling you the truth. Marius hate
I don't
my.
know why you
I
got
tell
that
you now,
card.
darling.
Yeah.
I hate my life. That the bonding I have with him.
Yeah. As you can see, it's a very vicious card, and there's even the snake. I'll show you what your mum drew.
Snake
Oh, you
too.
can't, we're filming. I'll show you what your mum drew afterwards. Then I'm going to shuffle a little bit longer and split the deck. Oh! Don't worry about them, there's too many. That's what I did the other day, but it went 1, 2, 3. Keep that one and keep it face down on there because that one was very specifically drawn away from the pack. I felt something touch my knee then when they did that, and then the tarot cards touched it afterwards.
Because it is.
You know what? Your son's got a Native American sheik as a guide, and not many people get sheiks, or
She.
chiefs, sheiks. I'm thinking another fucking name.
Where do you get them from?
Chiefs, American
chief.
Native, a shaman.
Yeah, a shaman.
Chief, like a chief of a tribe. And like you got that as a guide, standing behind you, a warrior. So yeah, it's weird. You got the strength of a warrior on you. I bet you also got the calm resilience to think twice before.
Remember I told you this?
Yeah,
That's from American
I
Apache.
can feel it. Yeah. So,
That's weird.
oh,
Making sense.
I'm gonna leave them too because they're just perfect. Like, again, that white light flushed. I'm a real weird girl, so don't worry.
We're all weirdo anyway.
Yes. Yeah. Now, I want you to choose put your hand over, and whichever one peaks, tingles, or
Which one?
resonates you, which one repulses you, don't go for.
So,
Yeah. So that pile.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that one. And if you take the bottom one too, please.
Bottom one?
Yes. And now a middle one. I'm giving you more than 6. Alright. Now crossing the devil is this card. So it's crossing it, it's opposing it. It could represent you. It could represent someone defending your honor. And it can represent the situation before. You gotta understand my tarot readings work 3 weeks in past, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years in future. So the cycle you have now, you're having 3 months, you're having 3 years. Do you get me? And
Yes,
yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get that part. What do you mean 3 months? 3?
Well, I do a tarot reading every month for most of my clients. But it's like, it's not comes in threes with that. It's
You mean that whatever-
it's a cycle of threes. I work in a cycle
Oh,
of 3.
okay. So whatever you turn on.
Some work in a cycle of 5. Some work in a cycle of 9 years. You know, but I work in a cycle of 3 years.
3 months.
Yeah, so it's like your tarot reading will affect you 3 days from now, 3 weeks from now, 3 months.
So
from
it can
now.
happen after 3 weeks or after 6.
And in 3 years, you're gonna have you might
Same
have,
thing in there.
Not the same thing, a confrontation that will make you think of past is what normally happens with those 3 years. Or if I predicted a future thing happening, it's got 3 years to happen. It all depends on what other guidance and what other cards is around and what I guide you to. It's up to you to take the information. It's up to you to integrate it to your life. I might say to you, there's a few things like change. What that frustration, it's eating at you. Don't let it. Right. So you got to find out what you're worried about. And when you find out what you're worried about, you either solve it or you get the person that's caused the worry to solve it. Because when we worry, it's normally someone else is causing it. It's not normally ourselves, because that's why we worry, because they brought our attention to the fact that we have to worry. Otherwise, we pretty much take people on face value, or we try to. And the deeper you know someone, the deeper the effect of that frustration is. Now, this is the Queen of Pentacles.
Okay.
There's someone strong, who's very, not materialistic, but well-grounded in the material world. There's someone who's struggled. There's someone who is being honoured with the blessing of being the Queen. She's very regal. She's not domineering, this one. She's, as you can see, the Indian henna mother. So she's very mothering and nurturing. And this is what's crossing that devil. Alright?
Crossing the
So
devil.
it's a female that's actually crossing this devil. And I'm not surprised, because I sense the devil was a female. Alright? I sense the devil was the female. That's why I disagree with your Maria's thing. So, anyway, I'll go back onto that a bit later on, because we want to see what other cards are around it. This is what's leaving. The 9 of Wands, the darkness before dawn. This is where you've had all these creative ideas, all these positive plans, dreams, goals, passions, and you gave up on it somewhere along the line, probably because of a sword card, which is sword is thinking over analytical, maybe going a step too far deep in saying no when you should have said yes. And this is about using those and saying goodbye to what holds you back and moving forward. I have a feeling that you want to either study or do something more productive with your life. Are you studying?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Right now I'm with the mechanic course.
Oh wow. Yeah. So you got goals and dreams where that's concerned?
Of course, yeah, everyone does.
Yeah.
For me, it's like just being happier.
Yep.
So life and everything else.
Yeah, it's given meaning.
Not necessarily having something, or just like you're happy even if you get nothing. better than
Yeah.
having something and not being happy.
Yeah, true. I like his thinking. This is the wise man. He's also one of your wise men around you. You realize that?
Of course I know that guy. That's why
Yeah.
I'm sitting that close to him.
I'm going to tell you what Goliath says about the Nine of the Wands. Because I am sensing something you're really good at that you're denying, and it gives me a headache. Like, which means you shouldn't deny it. I don't know what it is. It's some sort of talent or some sort of gift that you got. Maybe you don't even recognize it. Maybe you haven't come across it because you haven't done it or someone hasn't presented it to you. So I'm going to go specifically. And 9 is completion too. So it's the end of a cycle. Remember I was saying 3 years, 4 years and that. So for the next, you can say for the next 3 weeks, you'll find a lot of endings happening, like your mama Marius, like something that's happening around you. I'm sensing a friend of a friend sort of thing is causing trouble, and it's like, I don't know, there's a dishonor somewhere. But that could be the devil card throwing me off.
I do. It wasn't no dishonesty.
Yeah, there's no dishonesty. That is so weird.
I
Just
told
keep
you
your
already.
eye out on it.
I know already. I can see that already.
Yeah. I just get this, or maybe it's jealous of the feminine energy.
Huh?
Maybe it's jealous.
He can't be jealous because he doesn't know jealous.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying maybe jealous is the devil. Is
Oh, jealous.
causing this.
Yes. Yes. It is.
9 of Wands. Sorry, I got distracted. The darkness before dawn. The darkness is not bad either. Darkness is the unknown. I had a thing where I was meditating, right? And I always see paths when I'm at the end of a journey. I saw literally a forked road, and this one was half light, half dark, and it had patches of dark in it. So this one was the fully lit one that I always take. And this one was the dark one with, like, not paved road, and it was all gravelly, unkept, because no one walked it. I said, I'm fucking sick of walking the same path and going the same cycle over and over again. What I did, you think about it, what you did in thought 9 years ago is a similar thing to what you're thinking now. And you just have to pinpoint which thought it is. It's really, it really is. And some of the experience that you go through, because everything works in 9 cycles.
Mm-hmm.
So every 9 years you have a test, a tribulation to see how, if you're still going to pass those basic rules and obligations and tests and trials and tribulations to next. That's why you get the mastership to the next cycle. So it's actually the second.
So it will be your when you are 12 and 15 years old. That time out of. I know what it is. I think. Okay.
I don't remember what I'm
It's alright. It's right. When you watch the video back, and you'll sit there and you'll go through something in the next period that I told you, alright? And you will literally go, didn't that girl say that? And you'll go back to the video and you'll see I've said something. I don't actually know why I channel what I channel. This is what the key words are. Persistence, perseverance, hang on, you're nearly there. Inner strength to continue. See it through, nearly out of the woods, staying strong and rational. Sign of hope, stand firm, strong. Sitting in past, feeling knocked down all the time. Loss, lack of direction. Wandering the same direction again and again. Finding an inner strength within you. Setbacks one after another. Paranoia, holding on the fort. Keeping yourself together by a thread. Physical strength. Being overly guarded. Overly guarded is putting a wall of protection around yourself. So you sort of go from opening up to me to blocking, to opening up to blocking. And it's alright because I know how to get past those little blocks when I'm doing a reading. I just rely on the cards then, and I just read what he says. But what I get a sense of this is, do you have anything you used to do in like primary school or high school that you really enjoy?
Soccer, yeah.
Soccer? Maybe
Yeah.
you got to get back into it. No? Just like, you get a group of your friends to play on an afternoon.
I guess the same friends had back then are not the same ones I know.
Oh, well, you got different friends.
Oh, I do have like one person, a very small group.
That's normal.
You know,
That's pretty normal of friendships. As I said to my daughter, for primary school, you normally keep one friend, which you hands off when you get your high school friend, and you keep your high school friend, and then as you enter the workforce, as you enter real life, well not real life, but you know, big people's games, you literally lose all the people,
Yeah, you do.
and you make new ones, because you've only got a certain amount of time where you got for friends. The rest of the time is your time, the rest of the time is like,
You
you
have to
know.
weigh out which ones don't necessarily work anymore.
Yeah. How old are you?
Something.
Oh wow, he's very mature. I like it. I like it. So this is something that's leaving you anyway, so you don't have to worry.
Yeah.
So it's like you, and Stocky, you said has left, but you could do like, you know, I know it sounds like my daughter has board game nights, and when she gets a group of her friends, no one gets drunk or anything because she doesn't believe in drinking or anything like that, and she sits there and they play board games all night, like, you know, Cards Against Humanity and stuff like that. She's a real gamer as well, so, you know, she's a writer by trade.
Can you hold that for a second? I need to check that.
Yeah, and the next reading, oh wow, your mum got the same card. You're on a new journey, mate. You're not only on a new journey physically, you're on a new journey spiritually. You are going to do what your mum is doing, is get everything you know, and it's literally jumping off the cliff with an idea that you've got brewing in your mind that makes you happy. Alright? But you got to work hard for it. I don't know what that idea is, but you got to take it with you. You got to get rid of all previous preconceived ideas you ever had, because you're going to meet someone trippier than me, and they're going to change your life. And I see it like as a wise man or woman. And it doesn't mean they're necessarily old. Like wise women could be, a wise girl could be like a little girl, or, you know. And it doesn't tell me what your new journey is, but you're ready to change again. You're ready to metamorphose. You're ready to go deep inside yourself. And I also think it's a spiritual journey too, because your mum's very open to it, and you've been sitting on the fence about it, because you've had some experiences that really opened your eyes. You've got a very good perception of how to behave. I'm not trying to be condescending, but I'm trying to see what I see. How to behave, how to be respectful, how to honour. And also, I was going to say, just flew right out of my head. I hate that because it was really important. You know, how to project that in a calm-like manner. Like, I feel calmer. Normally I'm really loud and boisterous, and, you know, when I'm doing tarot readings, I get louder and louder because I can't hear in my right ear. But it's you enough calmness to put me calm and others calm around you. You'll be really good in a battle. You know, you stick you in the middle and say, calm now, that's my power. I'm sorry, I'm a dog. I did that to your mum too. But, you know, there's also justice happening for you. Have you got a justice era where you deserve the karmatic value of something? Or is there any lawyers involved in your life? No, well, you got the justice. And justice doesn't necessarily mean law and going to court. It did for me because I was in court when I got it. But it means you're going to get the balance of what you owed in life or what you sowed beforehand. If you work harder and you keep working harder, because you're so young, you're at the start of your life, you're going to be changing and changing at each major, like every 5 years, you're going to be doing a major change. And as long as you keep changing, as long as you keep learning, as long as you feed that mind of yours, you'll be satisfied and more happy. Where the more frustrated I sense of you seems to be very recent, isn't it? Is it recent, the frustration?
It's like...
Just blown out of proportion. Is that big or little to you?
The frustration-wise, like, it's not recent stuff.
Just over time.
Every day, you know.
Yeah. The last 6 to 8 months? No.
Maybe longer, I don't know. As far as I
Could
remember,
record the thing or the holding it.
it is recording. But as far as I remember, it's like memories and it's like today you just sit down and you're like, shit,
Yeah.
something's up, you know. And sometimes you can realize it, sometimes you can't. You know. Some days you have just I don't know, just it's very deep, you know.
Yeah.
Like you'd sit down sometimes, you know, you just I don't know if you'd think to yourself, you look around you, and like to a point where a tree wouldn't just be a tree, it'd be different, you know. So, you know, it'd just be more to everything. And
I like your
realize it kind of-
attitude. Have you heard of Shambhala? You should work with Shambhala energies. Read up about it. You might be interested. You should work with crystals too. You should always have like a crystal around you or protecting you. I just feel that, and I'm surprised, you know. I can feel a healing energy to your house. You'd make a good sage, which is like different to a wise person. Wise people know wise things. Sage knows how to heal the mind, body, spirit. Sage knows how to get deeper. You could go deeper into those thinkings and go deeper again and still be grounded. Because I feel your feet firmly planted, firmly grounded. I can actually feel the ground because I'm normally high and perched, right? But I can actually feel the ground as I tune into you, sort of thing. You're very peaceful. I can tell by the way you hold your hands, like, you know, and that is good qualities. Has anyone like talked down to you or something recently?
No.
Not recently, but yeah, talked down to you. That's good. That's why. Yeah, and your mother, kudos for the respect your son. Kudos, like yeah, kudos is congratulations for being a mother. Yeah, you deserve it. Now it's not the last card. It's just the card. This card is this is coming in the future, and this is going to shock you. This is the other card I've been hiding because your mum also got that, and we called it Mari.
I told you already. I already know that.
I couldn't believe I said that about my own friend, but I saw him as the predator.
What does that mean?
It was like he was the predator that swallowed up the eggs and didn't care how many he took. You know, he got greedy. How
does that affect on my life? That card.
I don't know how it's going to affect your life. It's not you're picking up your mum.
Remember you said this one?
Still.
That affected the devil?
Yeah.
Remember you say?
Yeah, I think I'm picking up you still. So I'm going to redo the reading. I'm going to redo the reading.
What do you mean?
Actually, I'm picking up you still. I'm getting your cards.
Because you can't be. Because picking up me impacted.
Yeah, it. You're going to get justice. You're on a fool's journey. And the rest is all new. But there's 3 out of 7 cards, you know? What's that ratio? You have to let go of it. Not me. You join on the beat. You have to realize your son is a well-fine man.
I know that. Yeah, I know that. I always fight for him when Mario. Can I say?
Yeah.
That? Or maybe I say the person name. I shouldn't say maybe this.
Yeah.
No good to post it.
I know. I thought he doesn't watch my readings anyway.
No, don't post it. That's why. No, we're causing conflict.
No, it's alright. I said it. I said you're being a snake in the grass. Or something around you is.
When you say that is a woman in there, have impacted
That devil.
the devil had causing. If you're causing me pain, they saw me pain, they feel pain too.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And unless you got somebody else, very similar situation, a woman, you know, even try to think of concept, it can be possible.
What's frustrating you? If you're
Low battery,
Yeah.
low battery.
Low battery.
It's gonna stop it. Maybe not meant to be posted, so we can do another one.
No. I'm just videotaping that. Do you want to do your run through again?
No, you do it. So this is just what I see.
I want you to do your run through. I want you to practice. Now that's on video.
No, you do it. You just yell. You do it. I just.
Well,
But
we've
into what I
established. We've established.
I might be wrong, but
He's going on a new journey. With where did the cars go? Oh, it's up there, right? I can't see through the fucking thing. No, I'm looking for the notes. We established that he's going on a new journey, and he's going to take the darker path because he's brave, and he's going to be pulled to it. He's going to take the unknown path. He's going to step over the predator because he's got the strength and the inner resilience too. Plus, as I said, that predator was in the past and it is leaving. And I always say 7's evil.
me too.
Heaven's evil. I always say 7 is heaven and heaven's evil. I always think my CDs, when I had CDs and CDs were around, would always click at 7 and scratch at 7. Always at 7. It used to shit me because it was always the best song, one of the best songs. We also established that there's going to be peace, harmony and balance, and that is not only around you but within you. There's a new journey where you're taking a bit of a risk, you're jumping off the cliff with what you know, and you're basically going on a better cycle of life because that's what you're heading for. You got the protection of the nurturing mother, which we also see here. That's double fold. Not only is she an empress, regal in nature, humble in nature, magical in nature, and she's nurturing, she's also quite grounded in material with earth, and the material world is finally balanced and all that sort of stuff. This protection is outdoing the first card, which was the devil, which likes to always play havoc in our lives and give us our greatest tests. And it's not the worst tests, it's our greatest tests. Because from there, we really find out if our strengths are our strength and our weaknesses are our weakness. And some people find the weakness is actually their strengths because they work on it more than that they work on their strengths. As I said, we're going along the dark path. That loneliness, that alone feeling you felt with this 9 of Wands is in the end cycle. It's completion. But it also means to facilitate and get a new way of outleasing your mind. Like mechanics, yeah, it does the brawn, it does your mind and thinking you got to change parts, but it doesn't stretch your mind with knowledge. But you're going to find what knowledge you want to stretch that into. It could be, as I said, you make a really good sage. This is all about family. It's a really important time for the next 3 months that you concentrate on family, but concentrate on yourself within the family, and maybe put up those boundaries I was telling you about. Not with the family members necessarily, but with your general life. And so this is how I like to be introduced something, or this is how I like to be, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? This is talking about the balance within you, the balance of yin and yang. It wasn't negative. It talks about, again, it talks about 2. And I take it as a 2 of you. There's really, you got to find the second you. So is that shadow self or is that your light self? Do you feel like you're more in tune to your shadow self or your light self?
Shadow.
Yes. So you got to get to know your light self, which is going to be hard if you say that you are generally perceived as pessimistic when you're more realistic. I see it as realistic. Your charm, your honor in that is going to reap in the benefits of Pentacles. Their 7 is a good number. It's a high number. It's heading towards completion, which means the mechanic job is really good for you at the moment. The course. Do you actually do physical work as well?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Yep. What did you want to say about this card?
Me, nothing at all.
No. It's also that your cups are full, your emotions are full. You might want to let some spill out a bit, that you're tainting your cup of emotions, but you also want to get in touch with the more female aspect of your brain and your heart. You want to start feeling with your heart a bit more too. You blocked off your heart a lot. and that's where your mind comes in, solving all the situations for yourself, so that your heart doesn't stretch over limit. You know.
Good love.
Yeah, it needs love, man. Don't we all need love? But that I rest assured. Even though your mum got that the predator always stays, I say the predator's leaving. I still don't think it's Mars, but then I thought that, you know, I just got, but then your mum's got a lot of impact on your life, which is a good thing, but you're getting to the age where it's going to become a less of a thing. She's always going to love you, she's always going to impact you, she's always going to give you advice. But you are going to have to step into the world one day and have that marriage, have that wife, or, you know, I don't even know what sexual pessimists most people are at this age. So I'd be very careful with that, you know, partner things. And like experience children. Do you want that, or
Experience children.
yeah, eventually, not now?
Like experience in which way?
Like, do you want to have them?
Experience children.
Yeah, have your own.
No, I
Haven't thought about it.
No, I haven't thought. Like,
My son already thought about it when he was like 13. He goes, I'm going to have children, but not till I'm older.
yeah, I thought about it. You know, obviously, like there I'm a little bit afraid. You know.
Yeah, because it's like a little being's life. But you think of how you treat yourself and you treat your children exactly the same way, but better.
Yeah, but no, of course, like in a sense, like if I've been true to this word, yeah.
Yeah.
There'll be certain things that I have to do in my life in order to do that first, you know.
Yes, yes.
Like, they're in a part of me a little bit afraid, you know.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
lot of, you know, you bring to this world and you think about like, you know, this might destroy the child that I made this world,
Yeah.
in a sense, you know. Like, depends. It really depends. You know, you could be born a minute afterwards and this much could be changed in life.
That is so true. That is so true. So, where do you think you pull your deep thoughts from?
What I pull from.
Inside your heart or inside your mind?
Heart.
Heart.
Yeah, it's right there. It's like. Something
Do you like poetry?
No.
No. Do you like writing?
No.
You like your mum?
You know, there's a few way of looking at this card.
Yeah.
Now mommy saw another way again with this card. So they pretty much tell you, see this card, it's telling you that life is no matter where you start your life, it always will have a predator, always will be a danger in that card, and all you have to do is once you started to grow, to fly, like to start to explore, go ahead and go and do it. Alright, and you always have the your mother figure of protection and loving in there just to protect you, and spiritual there to protect you too. So go wild and go and hunt for it, and no matter what, this is another option of where I see it, alright. And then always, even though you come across with a lot of emotion, anything or bad, white or good time or bad time, no matter what, life is like a cycle, right? So that's what I look at it. And a lot of emotion spill, and a lot of the rough path, good path you might be going through. You eventually will bump into some like a devil thing, you know, like the bad, or someone who tried to eat you alive or took you into somewhere that make you fail all the time. But don't give up, because you are no mouse. Mouse, they have the nose. The nose is very good. They smell, they follow. So they follow, and you also look at this photo, even though that he know that the mouse seeing that the snake is always be there regardless, you know, regardless, even if not a snake will be something else, okay? And because the nose very good, the nose smell, they go for what they smell, so they go for. And she's looking at the dark side. They say, "Oh, who can give fuck?" But that's the mommy tell you, you got light in here. See this card? This card has shown that
in the forest
at the
there's
end
light.
turn into light. Turn into light. That means it is another light on the other side. If you look at this, you see that? It show the light is on there to lead us. Because I told my son that here, see that? It's even dark, but always got the light showing the way how to go, and eventually get into this, because this is, if you
You'll
look at
always
the
get
word,
help in the unknown.
Yeah, it's a light in there, light in the tunnel. You just have to go and do it. And doesn't matter if anything come across you, try to take you away from. Truly, could be family, yeah, family or your whatever you work on it. Bad thing. They're not good, you know. This one, they eat you alive, but you go protect it. You always know that you protect it. You're always making sure it stays solid, and you'll be alright.
They're very family orientated though. Vultures. They're very family orientated.
That one, the bird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, they're all together, but
they represent death and change.
They're also death and change.
Death and change.
But they are attacking. They're eating.
I know.
I
know. They watch you die.
They want to eat you alive.
Yeah. They watch you die. If you're in the desert, they literally watch you die.
And pick on you.
And picking on you and laugh at they do this cowing sound at you and it's like. I think he meant that in more of a family because they represent family, but I'm not sure. I wonder why he picked vultures for family. Maybe he thinks his family is a pack of vultures or something. Maybe the artist felt like his family was a pack of vultures or something. I know I do. Vultures, like that's a bird. Like they pick the bones off him. That's maybe why he drew vultures. I don't know. But I know I see vultures when I see my family. I call them seagulls. Scavengers of the sea, you know, because my family, my parents always had the best of everything, and the minute they get a new couch, one of the relatives will be quick, I'll take that. And like as an 18-year-old about to move out of home, I'm like, oh, there goes a good couch for me, like hello, forget about me. And like they never ask their relatives for anything, but to me I got to pay them back every cent, and I'm their daughter, so I felt that a bit hypocritical. So that's why I said my family are vultures or seagulls. But no.
Don't expect it, I guess.
Yeah, they expect me to, you know. I don't care. It's the way I brought up.
Like what? You wouldn't expect anything to could happen?
Yeah, that's why I said I'm where you're at the moment.
Yeah, but like, just say, you do something where you really like related to them. Then in a sense, if you don't expect help, you expect this, I guess even though it's not the right way of thinking, I know that myself, because great things happen as groups, you know?
Yeah.
And you can only achieve so much by yourself. And
the rest you achieve with others.
Yeah, no, it's great things to achieve by others, I guess, but like, just don't expect it, you know? You expect to get disappointed.
Yeah, true. They always say when you expect something, throw it up to the wind. If you get it back, you're meant to have it. If you don't, just forget about it.
Yeah.
It's not meant to be in your life.
Everything is a light in the other side. The whole story is like telling you that everything is a hope there.
Yeah, there is a big hope there.
Just even those miracles.
You are the light, though.
Even though that sometimes you don't believe in spiritual, you don't believe in miracle, you have to open yourself up to it. That way. That is the whole. Now the more you look at it, the more
you got such a sage way of being. You should really go on a bit of a spiritual journey just to see what it's like. Give it a test. Yeah, you'd be good at channeling.
No, I wouldn't do it.
You'd be good at channeling.
You see me doing it.
Like I was, where I was talking, I said to you, I don't know what I'm really saying. You know, I just say whatever you get the energy of, and just coming at me at such a speed. I don't know which one to pick out first. Well done. Anyway, that's the end of the reading, guys. And that was me and my assistant, Wendy.
I'm just thinking, I don't know, I might be wrong, but it's making sense. I'm sorry, that's all.
Yes, that's the end of the reading for today.
I mean, what do you like?
It's a very general reading. I do the first one. The second one, I get deeper as I I basically do a healing on you next, is what I normally do if I'm doing a full practice. And then I don't charge normally for my stuff, so don't worry. I do a healing on your next, and I fix the heart, I fix your third eye, I unblock your dormant cycle, which is the psychic communication, if you want to. I fix your compassion chakra, which is turquoise. I find out if your identity's blocked. And I do this via pendulum or like a crystal thing. That's the full-on one. Or I just sit there in a group like this and just start picking at people. I just don't touch them. I don't touch them. I just, pull it there and just say, you don't need this, this will give you a headache in the future, and don't worry about this, you don't need to know that. And you'll get flashes of thoughts or feel sensations and stuff like that. And that's when I get to know you deeper on an inner level. But I don't know that until I do the reading. It's like a secret exchange that waits there. And it also depends on how good what's around you talks to what's around me. I've had one girl, I just can't do it. Every time I see it. And then I finally did it and she didn't want to hear about it. Because I touched too deep. I knew things that, I actually went into things that didn't actually show in the cards. I forgot the cards totally. And I said, don't worry about the cards, I'll just give it to you straight. And I said, you're too judgmental because of what happened with your sisters and what happened, with this and what happened with that. I said, then it was like, Mario to be. And I said, you get to a point where you get really close with someone and you throw them off and you do shit acts to them that you expect forgiveness in the end. And there's only going to be a time where people stop forgiving you and you're going to end up alone, is what I was getting at. And before you'll end up alone, she cut me off and said, no, I had enough. And I thought she saw it herself, and that alone feeling in you is going to go. Once you find that light self for yourself, because you said you're primarily in the dark shadow self at the moment. So once you find that light self, how I do it? I wrote positive affirmations every day that I made up for myself. No, I didn't go to some guru or whatever and take their whatever worked for them. I might have read up to get a gist of it. So maybe do that. Glass is half full or full, completely full, attitude. I know it's idealistic, but maybe you need a bit of a dreamer in you so that you really flourish and you test those boundaries and test those ways of being. But you don't have to change yourself. Just include that in your thinking.
Just dreaming,
Yeah, just take 10 minutes to have a dream.
Law of attraction. Law of attraction, darling. Dreaming, think that you're already there.
Think you're already there. I
Already
used to dream that I had boxes like this, and I put my book in it. That was for sales. I put my home life in that one. That was to improve my home life. That was to get my unit or a place for myself, which I finally got after many years. So, it does manifest. It just doesn't manifest when we want to. It's good to dream.
But see, in here also show that
there's hope.
It's a hope. A hope always is hope. Miracle always is hope. It is a hope that is a light in the other side of the tunnel. And also it says that I know it's a lonely road to walk on. It's showing here, and scary road to walk on.
But there will always be someone there.
The loneliness is your strength. You got, Mama? Loneliness.
If you can learn to talk to your me, myself, and I, it is the funniest questions that you answer and ask yourselves. I sat there and talked to me, myself, and I. And I went, okay, me, what do you have to say? I don't have anything to say right now because I'm flabbergasted. Do you want to talk to myself? And myself chirps up, I sat there for an hour doing that to explore. I actually had a female brain and a male brain talking to each other. I've had some trippy thoughts in my life. No wonder why I crack up myself up. Maybe that's why I'm a bit happy-go-lucky.
Mommy do that too.
Yeah. And it just expands your consciousness. And that's the stage you're at, to expand your consciousness, to
nothing wrong with it.
learn something new. I know you're learning the mechanics, but to stimulate your mind and your spirit, your body, your soul.
Like, mechanic and all this stuff, what you choose in life is like, not necessarily sound happy with it,
Yeah, I know you know. It's just, there's something you fell into?
Maybe something like, which in a sense you feel like, just wake up and happy,
No, but,
I want to do this, part of me feels like that's how you should be,
Yeah.
Or at least that's how I want to be,
Always wanting to do something new, or?
No, just want to wake up smile face.
Yeah.
It's weird to say, like.
It is weird to say.
You want some things a certain way.
Yeah.
But you're not asking for a change. You know, you just ask them to experience a specific type of emotion a bit more.
Yeah.
You know?
But you make your own happiness, so you got to find what makes you happy first.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Have you found that yet?
Nah, look, I know, like, I know I have a shift in mind when it comes to mechanics as well.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, but like, you might do a shift and like, I don't believe, or just, yeah, you know, I don't believe, like, I should just be working and having to learn to find a job, you know? You know, like, it should just be like, what, 2 days ago, I remember, I went to this, road trip with a couple of my friends, yeah?
Mm.
Told them all to go home, I want to be here by myself for a bit.
Yeah.
You know, we were about an hour off, you know, it was just along the beach and everything, yeah?
Yeah.
Waves crashing, very peaceful. You know, all own cave system.
Yeah.
I actually walked down there, climbed down the rocks and just sat there, just, you know, just thought.
That's good, one with nature. That's really good.
You know,
That's really energizing,
pleasing,
especially at the beach.
Give you me too. I like to sit there and just walk.
It was 5 hours away from more civilization. You know,
Yeah.
it was really,
That's wonderful.
That means
You need more of that.
You need somewhere closer to that water. Water, ocean, it gives you energy. It gives you, like, it clean everything that whatever you have.
And if you can't get there, have a bath with sea salts or a foot tub with sea salts.
Sea salt, yeah.
It actually works. It feels you
yeah.
grand and energize yourself. You can actually feel a natural healing. I used to say to people, forget all the aromatherapy stuff, just get sea salts. When I got sick of fucking telling people, you know, how to heal themselves, I said, they don't listen to what I say anyway. So why don't you just go and get sea salts and be done with it? You know? And they all just go, oh.
Or different way is go under the water, picture yourself, let the water cleanse out all the bad things.
Yeah.
And you know you started again. When you come out of the shower, everything bad one will clean.
I always have every shower is a
yeah.
ritual for
That's
me.
right. Yes,
It's a ritual to my inner goddess. It's the ritual to my inner god. It's the ritual to my devil. It's the ritual to my angel. It's a ritual to my body itself. You know, I use 3 shower gels. I have, like, you know, for spiritual mind body. I'm shocking. There was a negative reason why I started with the 3 shower gels, but I felt really dirty all the time. You know, inside myself, so I just got obsessive about shower smells. And then I find I'll buy 3 at a time and say, but I want to use them all. Greed, I suppose this is my little greed, my little pleasure, shower gels. Alright then, I'm going to end the video.
Unless you want more than card, but 1 card to start. Well, I'm only allowed to have 1 card only. The 1 card to tell you either yes or no answer, or either I look into the card, what the card tell you, which one you choose.
Alright.
Okay, you sense it, I guess.
Yeah. I sense something here, but wait. Oh, they're powerful cards. I'm sensing all of them.
Take your time, it's okay. 1 card, but you gotta tell me you want to answer yes or no, or you want me to look into the card. And you can have both.
I want you to look into the card.
I'll do my best, okay? You pick.
Alright. It's somewhere in there. Oh, I've lost it now. I'm going to go in High Priestess so that I can see it mode next. I know it's a no, so don't worry. I know it's a no.
I don't want to look at that side.
Yeah.
I look at as maybe.
You're still looking at it as maybe.
Yes.
No, it's a no. It's really weird.
It doesn't tell me it's no. It doesn't tell me it's yes.
Yeah.
Okay? Because it's showing me that you still got a hope.
Yeah.
Right? But don't beat yourself down.
I don't.
And even though no matter how, like, you are a beautiful angel, okay?
Yeah.
Like it's showing here, no matter how, like your world revolves around him, like your butterfly all revolve around him, okay?
Yeah.
But he's not, the hope is still there, but don't know when it's coming yet, okay?
Alright.
It's only this last 3 months only, darling, okay?
Yeah.
So even though with your card, with your father one, although this, you it's only give it in advance to see. That's the way I look at
Yeah.
that. It's only in
It's
advance,
the way
darling.
to change.
You can change it.
I know.
This is the whole
I'm not
purpose.
going to cut them off totally. I just want to break from them.
That is the whole purpose of the two tarot.
Tarot, yeah.
You know, like see, like, I know that when you read the tarot card, you will tell. See, I look at I'm more like a story myself. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Story Keeper. Oh my god, that's the name. My tarot deck is called a storytelling deck. It's different from tarot. Maybe I'm not meant to give up writing. I meant to do the Hall of Records as well. Restart the Hall of Records. I don't know how I'm going to do that because I haven't got to tap into everyone's mind.
Two minutes later, just you never let until the day you die. I don't think you will let go of him.
I won't.
It's showing that in here, even though his spirit.
I can't. It's like this sickness inside me.
Yeah, it's showing in here even.
That is how
I see that
completely.
in the card.
That's that one-time love that you cannot get, and you even
Do you see something about the card?
Yeah, it's a
You
long
don't forget
time.
about the word. Just
Yeah.
see the card. I see the card. I see.
Yeah, I see schooling, knowledge. I see me going on my own path, and
Yeah.
I'll never ever not love this guy.
Yeah, because of your questions about the guy, okay?
Yeah.
So that the letter, if you see a woman was holding something,
Yeah,
and you look closely, is a figure of another person
yes, yes,
passed away or died or something
Yeah.
like that. Someone is, you see that?
yeah, yeah,
Even though they're telling me that if
yeah. Even
if it not even happen, that your wish, your story, your fairy tale story that you wish you want to be, if not happen, you will never let go. It's beautiful. Look at the bright side. It's
I can't
beautiful.
help it. I tried. I've tried.
It's beautiful, still beautiful. You
Yeah.
know? And always will remain the beautiful of you love him. Love
Yeah.
is a powerful thing.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And I know it's pain in the butt sometimes. Love can be hurtful so much,
Yeah.
but
I can't even
without
consider
love,
other people.
without love
Yeah.
of the person that you love, you can't. You never learn your lesson.
I know.
You never grow.
I know.
Each relationship eventually.
That's why I'm gonna let him go.
Huh?
That's why I'm gonna let him go.
I'm crying, Baba.
I'm not crying.
Sure.
Yeah, I was going to, but I'm not.
I see here and the tear here.
Yeah, yeah.
You are
it's an
crying.
angel. It's an angel too, but I didn't cry
Yeah.
as it came. Oh, that was before. That was before. I was crying for your son, and you.
Huh?
I was crying for your son and you.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just felt all your pain, all your frustrations, and
He's the only one who actually push me, lift me up when
Yeah.
I'm down. That
yeah,
he don't say, "Mommy, come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it." And then when come to him, I'm doing the same.
yeah. It's another one.
Remember this? You asked for it, okay?
Oh, sorry.
I didn't ask you to pick
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You see something you don't like, I can tell you now.
Light to darkness.
No more picking, darling. Because the more you see it, the more you worse.
Yeah.
Because
Ancestral line. That's what I need to know. That's what I need to know. My ancestral line. That's weird.